Wembanyama with the bucket. Here's Mann. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Hamilton outside, fires from deep. Mann can't hit. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Moore. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Mann with it. He has yet to score. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Wesley the pass to Booker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 8 points. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Christie. Beyond the arc. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
To the left wing. Booker against Christie. Over Booker. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now here's Moore. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Wembanyama outside. Here's Booker. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. 10 points for him.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Washington making a change here. Stokes is checked in. And let's go to our leaderboard. Instant offense is the specialty of these guys. The highest scoring shooting guards of the past month. Song, the pass to Stokes. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Wizards trail by 3. Here's Brown. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Bremer. Wembanyama, a screen on Christie. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Wizards have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Christie. He's got 9. Sarr's shot is off.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
From deep, Moore. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Moore. Oh!
My goodness.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Christie. 11 points in the game. And Washington again with the bucket.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Booker against Hamilton. Inside, Wembanyama. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Teams will make substitutions. Here's Payne to the wing right side. There's the pick. Here's Stokes. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Oliver's checked in for Sarr.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 47, Spencer Oliver.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Bremer passes to Booker. And the 3 ball is good. Booker's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Brown. could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Hamilton against Booker. Down low, here's Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Christie. He's got 13. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. Covered by Evans. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And here's a look at some numbers for Stokes. He's been more than solid over the last month. Averaging about 11 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Sharps checked in for the Spurs. Evans, a screen on Christie. Booker, the pass to Evans. The putback, Evans. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Christie. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Rummer passes to Booker. Here's the screen. Over Christie. And the Spurs scoring again.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Pass to Brown. Here's Payne. Oh, good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Evans setting the pick for Sharp. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Wizards trail by 9. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And here's Booker. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Golden State.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks, he was awesome on the defensive end as well.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Payne passes to Christie. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Spurs.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Right wing. Here's the three. Oliver's shot is good.
Oliver, for three.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Spurs out in front, leading by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got Christie. Oliver is out there with Woodson. Then it's Ewing, and it's Stokes in at the 3 spot. San Antonio leading by 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Washington making a change here. Jeffries is checked in. And he sinks the second. Wizards trail by 6. There's the pick. Pass to Christie. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Wizards making a switch here. Haynes checked in. Spurs leading by 3. Now Moore. Pass to Bremer. There's the 3. Stokes with the rebound. Here's Christie. The tray. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
They set the pick. Here's Moore, and it's blocked. To the inside. Takes it from 10. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. Pass to Oliver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Payne can't hit. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Sharp with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Christie against Moore. Moore with the block. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Wizards making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Here's Christie, clock at 4, and a miss there off the inbound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Sharp finds Evans. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Evans has got his second basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Mann. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mann's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go.
Let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Wizards trail by 4. Here's Christie. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer on the way. Stokes can't get it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Smalls. And it's Oliver with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Woodson passes to Christie. Here's Stokes. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Stokes has got 6. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And here's Moore outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's man. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Man's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Wizards. From deep, Moore carries it from three-point range. 12 points for him.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Booker, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Brown's checked in. Pass to Oliver. Here's Christie. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stokes. Great look there, but off target.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
For San Antonio, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. The Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Sarr's checked in for Oliver. That's good from Moore. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Stokes. He takes it in. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
Now, Wembanyama. 12 points for him. To the middle. Here's Evans. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Brown, and the rejection by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 4. Moore outside. Pass to Evans. A 3 ball. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Man with it. He's got 6 on deep. Stokes can't get it to go. Moore outside. Wembanyama passes to Moore. Wembanyama, a screen. No good from Moore. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Sarr. Pass to Brown. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Washington. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Smalls. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Out left to the wing. Here's Christie. He's got 22. Pass to Brown. Here's Sarr. Good on the triple. Sarr's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Wembanyama down low. And here's Evans outside, and Brown pulls it down. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mann. Off target with his 3.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Booker. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Brown, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Wizards have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Oliver's checked in for Washington. Both good from the line that time. San Antonio leading by 6. Now here's Booker. 17 points in the game. Count it. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Pass to Stokes. Here's Brown. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. And the Spurs with possession. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
6 to shoot. Top of the key. And they get it back. And Sarr pulls it down.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
In the corner, Stokes with it. Pass to Oliver. Pulls up on the wing. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got 10. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wembanyama sets a screen for Booker. Shot clock at 5. Brummer with the bucket.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Oliver. Here's Brown. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and stolen by Song. In the corner, Stokes with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio leading by 5. Booker the pass to Bremer. Wembanyama a screen. That 3 off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Now, Maine. He's got 6.
San Antonio.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
14. At the line for the Wizards. Man. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mann. Washington making some changes. Hamilton's checked in for Oliver. Christie subbed in for Stokes. Both free throws good from Mann. Spurs leading by 3. And here's Booker. 19 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Releases. That's good from Booker on the assist by Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Christie. 22 points for him. Pass to Song. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And another miss by Washington. Moore outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Moore's got 17.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And so it's San Antonio bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. Both these guys have been monsters over the past few weeks.
Yeah, they've been lighting it up out there, Ernie. You love to have a month as hot as he is, Shaq.
Stop it, Kenny. Every month is hot for me. It doesn't matter what I'm doing.
Don't hog all the heat, Shaq. Spread it around, man.
No.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Spurs.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching big fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Two.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. They've got Victor Wembanyama. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Brown. It's good from long range. 17 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Booker looking around. Pass to Moore. Shot clock at 6. Another one falls for San Antonio. Wizards trail by 6. Man with it. Shoots the 3. And Wesley pulls it down.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Moore left side. Booker in the post. Covered by Hamilton. No good from Booker. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Spurs foul. Wesley. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Spurs on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brown's shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Moore. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Moore's got 4 points in the quarter. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Brown. From deep. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Smalls. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hamilton outside, fires for 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Wesley the pass to Moore. Booker outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Small. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 4 assists in the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now, man, 8 points for him. Out to the wing, and a wide-open look for Shaw. And again, Washington with the triple.
Their third 3-pointer in a row.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Wembanyama passes to Booker. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Booker's got 23 points.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Here's man. Three-pointer. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
And here we can check out the story for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
San Antonio leading. Booker outside. Moore outside. Clock at 6. Smalls passes to Booker. Drains the three-pointer. Booker's got 26.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Hamilton outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Moore passes to Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Wizards trail by 6. Man with it. 11 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Christie. Drops one in from the wing. 24 points for him. And so Booker will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs passing it around. Ring shot on the way. And he knocks down the jumper. And the Spurs lead by 6. Wizards have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to man. Christie against Booker. The shot's good from Christie.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Smalls. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Man in the corner. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Man's got 14 points for the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Really left alone that time. Moore's got 7 points for the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Hamilton.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Moore outside. Pass to Wesley. This one for 3. Washington with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Man can't hit. The Spurs have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point going 7 of 14. Offensive rebound, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just it's easy to say, this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
The Spurs have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And the Wizards making a change here. Stokes is checked in. Wizards trail by 4. Hamilton outside. Christie with the screen on Booker. Hamilton the pass to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 23 points.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Christie the pass to Stokes. To the right side. Here's Christie. Lays it up off the glass. 28 points for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Moore. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Christie. 28 points for him. To the paint. Here's Brown. To the wing on the left. Here's Sarr. Offline with his 3. Spurs leading by 4. And it's Moore penetrating. And the layup falls. Moore's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Hamilton sinks the triple. Hamilton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes on about. Spurs retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Six to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen. The shot by Bremer, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Payne passes to Sarr. Christie against Moore. Up to Payne for the tie. Rebounded by the Spurs. Evans has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Bremer. He's got 7. Wembanyama looking it over. Lets it go from the wing and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wembanyama's got 16 points. Here's Christie. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. For three, cranes it from beyond the arc. Christie's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Moore. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
There's a screen. Here's Christie. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And San Antonio shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Oliver passes to Sarr. Hits the three-point bomb. Sarr's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Wizards. Here's Moore. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Payne's shot is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Off target on the alley-oop layup.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
To the left side wing. Here's Christie. And he hits it to tie the game up. Christie's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Again, the Spurs good for 2.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Spurs lead by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Now here's Booker. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Payne, and it's Brown in at the 5 spot.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Oliver. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And it's Sharp missing. Wizards trail by 4. Stokes inside. Working on Booker.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
But how about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Up to Payne.